Hello, shopaholic tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem with me, BlueAnkylo. So today's episode is kind of a side one. It's just battle preparations. You'll see. It's not a whole lot of plot or combat or anything, but still something we should do. So let's do it. We're getting ready for the final battle, and we get a chance to buy some more stuff and just sort out any last-minute inventory problems. Hey, Fargus again. Gonna ship us across the water. Good for him. Probably. Harumph. Nice. So don't be stingy. You can have some pretty good weapons for the last couple battles. I think you can buy not necessarily everything, but most stuff. Okay. Like a rather reasonable place to live, probably. Politics. Are you kidding me, Hector? Fighting skills. He's overpowered, man. Yeah, I told you, he's all show. Yeah, she's lucky to survive so far, I must admit. Well, that scent alone just gives me allergies, so I'm not following her to the plains. Probably. Alright, so it's a small map. You can bring some people for shopping mostly. So I spent a little bit of time sort of cleaning up the stock, so I got lots of room to pick up. I can basically spend as much money as I want and buy as many weapons as we want for the rest of the game. So I'm not like getting rid of all of my iron stuff because we do have people with E and D ranks who can only equip iron and stuff. But our A rank type weapon proficiency people should probably have silver from here on out, because we're going to be able to buy a bunch of that. Silver, brave. I don't think we can buy brave weapons, but... anyway, yeah, I did decide to give Ellawood the Dragon Shield, because he's one of my main combatants in terms of plot. He's going to have a special weapon. He's going to need to do some boss battling coming up, as they may be suggesting. He has to wield the blazing sword, and if he dies to a random axe guy, that's going to be a little bit disappointing. So let's give him a couple more points of defense. And then I'll fill up that inventory slot right now. He can only... I guess he could use... He's got D rank, so I could theoretically give him something a little bit more interesting than an Iron Lance. I'll sort that kind of stuff out next episode after I go shopping. Other than that, all I really thought was, I'm going to bring people that can get a few more support points. We've only got like 5 turns, but like I need every point of support Hector and Florina can get, so I'm going to keep at it. I think Heath and Priscilla will probably make it, but I'm a little bit worried about Florina and Hector. So, there's no augury or anything. Let's just, we're not even really fighting. Let's just go shopping. Let's shop it out. Here you go, big money. So if I remember correctly, like, each shop sells a different weapon type. Like, one will be swords, one will be axes, etc, etc. And there is an arena to do a little bit of leveling up if that's what you want. You've only got 5 turns. So I tried to organize it such that people are close together for their supports. So I think on turn 1, well, Florina will have to fly over. Priority is Florina and Hector. Florina and Hector need to be beside each other. Eliwood can also do some of the shopping because he doesn't need any support points, so I can use him to run around. I'm not really too worried about the arena, honestly. And I don't think there's really anything special for that house. So let's go on this side first. We'll go Dart to visit and shop. And then we'll put Rebecca beside him. So it's a magic shop. Anything we need? Unfortunately, I guess I could buy some Divine. I'll buy like 2 of these. But I've only got 1 Light Mage, so I don't really need a ton of it. I don't really think I need any more Fluxes, because I'll buy 1, but like I think we're okay. And I know I've got lots of Elfire, so like, for whatever reason, my mages, I only have 3, and I just don't need, like, they don't sell A-rank magic, because they're jerks, basically, so not much we can do there. But then we'll do a little bit of support points. And then, Eliwood can visit this one, so we'll have him do that. Swords! Alright, so we can sell up to silver, including Killing Edges and Lance Reavers, which are pretty handy. I haven't used them a whole lot because they're low durability, pretty expensive, but they're more expensive than silver. 9 damage, 75 hit. Yeah, you know, they're not as good as silver in general, but if you're fighting against someone with a lance, it's really good, because I think you get bonus damage, and the hit rate is ridiculously good for those. There is also these slim swords. We never really were able to buy them, but there are so few characters that can use swords and have less than 5 con. They're not very useful. You get a little bit of hit rate, and -2 damage. You know, I don't think they're really worth it. I'll buy a few more silver swords, though. Make sure everyone that's in the final battle has a silver sword. I have lots of inventory space, so we're okay. I'll buy a couple more Killing Edges. I don't usually rely on them as much. The plus 30 crit rate is pretty good. We'll buy 1 more. I got a lot of people that use swords. Buy a couple Lance Reavers. And that'll do. You can keep moving a little bit. It's kind of interesting you can move Merlinus around. Looks like he's capped out some more stats. Probably his level ups from this point on are not going to do very much, because he's not going to get a whole lot of defense, and he's already capped the main stats he can do. Let's see. So Florina can make it... We can make it all the way up to here. So then we'll put Hector beside her. So lances, same kind of logic, except slim lances, like there are certainly a couple people, i.e. Florina, who get some attack speed out of a slim lance. But at this point in the game, I don't think we need it. We're gonna buy a couple silver lances. We're gonna buy I haven't even really used killer lances, so I'll buy like 1. I don't know, like I said before, Berserkers, killer axes are great, and Myrmidons, killer swords are great. But I don't think there's really any lance user that has a high crit in this game, so it's not that big a deal. We'll buy a couple of these. And I know I've got lots of ranged javelin spear things as well, so it's fine. Alright, so then we need those 2 to kiss and make up. We need Oswin to be next. And then Dorcas. That leaves us 2 shops. Probably healing and probably axes. I bet you this is archery. It's probably very not worth it because I don't need any bows. Yeah, it's just bows. I don't think we need anything, honestly. I guess I'll buy a longbow. But really... It's actually D. You know, I could pretty easily give this to Dorcas or Lynn if I wanted. I'll buy 2 longbows. Probably the most useful of the bow. I'm pretty sure I've got a couple silver bows and killer bows. I've got them on Wrath and Rebecca. I just never really bring them, so we don't really use those very often. But archery is not my primary plan for winning. You know, we could have Priscilla go into the arena this turn. She's up to C rank anima, so she's, yeah, why not? I'm actually putting a quick save down in case my buttons fail me. I'm not having a repeat. An Iron Lance General. Well, she's actually a reasonable choice here because she'll do some damage, but... He's got 33% chance. Hopefully she can double. We'll find out. Oh, never mind. Good for Priscilla. I figure we may as well have 5 turns of arena as well. We're not really farming it, we'll get a couple. If he gets a couple level ups, that's fine. Alright, turn 1 complete. We've visited almost all the shops. Next up, I think we should be able to hit this one, and I should be able to move Florina close enough that we can hit both of these shops on this turn. Alright, axes. So I definitely want a couple more silver axes. They're the cheapest of the silver weapons. Probably getting close to being full on inventory. Buy just a couple of each. So, pretty solid inventory. We still got lots of money too, so... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna buy a couple hand axes. They're really... Even though they're cheap and they don't do tons of damage, they're really, really nice to have. So, I think I ran out of hand axes, so it's nice to have a couple spares, even if they're, you know, not quite as good as a tomahawk. Alright, so we're gonna put Florina here. Then we'll have... Oh, Hector can't make it. Shoot, well, this might not quite work. Hector is supposed to be by Oswin, so then, yeah, that's fine. We'll visit the last shop next turn. So it doesn't have to be Priscilla doing the arena. It could be someone else. She's already level 11. Dark can make it here, Rebecca, so they can't quite make it close enough. Also, Elowood could have visited that shop as well, so... There's really no one else that's gonna be able... Well, okay. No, we can't stand there. Alright, Priscilla will go again, why not? Alright, this could be interesting. She should have weapon type advantage on him, but Divine is pretty powerful. Looks like this should be easy unless we get really unlucky. Yeah, and we even double him, so he's toast. Has not even hit her. Surprise, surprise! Priscilla's pretty good in the arena. Never would have thought my old healer would actually be good in here. Not like we need the money, it's really just XP. We'll move these people a little bit closer. Hopefully we can get a support conversation as well while we're here. I'll probably just send Eliwood to visit the healing shop. 3 more turns. Alright, so this time we'll get Priscilla and Heath out of the way, and we'll let somebody else go in there. We'll do the last shop with Eliwood. Is there anything we want? I've got a few elixirs. I think I only have 1 restore, so I'm gonna buy a couple of these, just in case we need them for the last maps. Recover is also really nice, so we're gonna bring a couple of those. Well, it is C rank, so Lucius and Priscilla should be able to use them. So we'll have a couple of those. I'm really not using heals. I suppose I should just bring Menge for the last couple battles. Because they'll probably full heal people, rather than just healing like 25 or 30 HP. So we'll sort of switch over to like Mend and Recover for healing, and then maybe Restore if I see status ailments mages. And I don't think we need door keys or anything. it might not be bad to have a bit of pure water. I haven't even used this item in game yet. I'll buy a couple. There's really nothing else to do, so we'll just fill up Merlinus a little bit. I don't usually like taking up an inventory slot, because I'd rather have more weapon options than pure water, but I spent most of my money. Good enough. Alright, so, let's see. Of these three, who would I most like to train? I don't really think we're going to be keeping Rebecca around. She's not terrible. She can't really take a hit. So we'll let Dart do a little bit of arena. See how he does. Unfortunately, he's going to have a weapon at disadvantage. Yeah, it's not good. At least he doubles. He gets hit again, I have to run, though. Okay, maybe we can win. Alright, good job, Dart. I was hoping he'd get a 22% crit in there, but... So that was cool. That does show that you can still win the reverse weapon triangle arena battles. It's not impossible. Alright, we're gonna move... See, Hector is like the slowest. So we'll just move him. Lorena, trying to get those support points. Oops. Trying to get those talks. Unless I'm really misunderstanding, I'm pretty sure you can still get support points on this map. It's just you're not going to be here very long. Alright, well, Dart is not going to be doing any more arena unless we heal him up. We could do Sane. Anybody else kind of low level? Dorcas could do one. Yeah, we'll give Sane a try. Only got like 2 more turns. So I think Paladins default to lances, so it's not good for him. Even though he could use swords and axes. They don't let you choose. On the plus side, Sane is quite quick, and he does get a double. No trouble. Alright. I suppose, right? Might as well. Just playing around for the last couple bits here. Florina, Hector, still not talking. Oswin, still not talking. Dorcas, not talking. You know what? I'll send Ellawood to go visit that house, so at least we'll see what the house has to say on our last turn. Seeing as there's really nothing else for us to do. Right. So this is a little bit of... If you didn't know about how the game ranked you, that would be kind of odd, the fortune thing. But yeah, the your score is partially determined by the items in your inventory, so that's kind of neat. So for the final day, we're gonna send Dorcas in for the final day. Final turn, at least. You guys aren't talking yet, unfortunately. Nah, we're not gonna physic. So we'll send... I'm pretty sure you'll still get support points on the last turn, so... Send Dorcas in here, see how he does. Not the best matchup, but he should do a lot of damage. Does he double? He does not double, so... Yeah, he was fine. As long as he didn't miss a couple times in a row, that was fine. I'm not sure if you could have brought Nils on this one. If you did bring Nils, you might have been able to do a little bit more, you could have, like, danced and done a double arena, so you could have possibly got, you know, 10 battles rather than just the 5, but anyway. Hope you enjoyed the shopping extravaganza. Meanwhile, at the Dragon's Gate. There be dragons. He just uses quintessence for everything. pretty rude, man. See, Athos did hurt him. If they killed me, all would be for naught. Or we'll crush you. You crazy fool. Alright, well, we're almost there. There's just a couple battles left. At least we've got lots of items, so I will definitely, between now and the next episode, spend some time rearranging inventory. Just so we've got, you know, good weapons. You don't have to worry about using iron so much anymore, even though that's been 99% of the game has been using iron weapons. It's good. Iron's a nice solid metal, right? Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Hope you've enjoyed. And it's a little bit shorter, but it was just a side episode anyway. See you guys next time.